Hey everybody, my name is Coldrain. Welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. In the last episode, we had our graduation ceremony, and we tried to make our way towards the Tower of Spirits with Princess Zelda, before we were rudely interrupted by the Chancellor and his treachery. And we even got our boy laid up here. Oh, my head, did they hurt you, Caden? And what happened to the princess? Did she escape unharmed? As long as I'm laid up, you're responsible for her safety, Caden. Yeah, don't worry, man, I'm on the case. What do you have to say, old guy? I'm glad to see you're finally awake. There was some hubbub outside. When I went to investigate, people said that the spirit tracks were disappearing. At that point, the guards brought you and Alfonso in from outside. Both of you are out cold, so I've been waiting for you to come to. Now tell me what happened. Oh, nothing. So it was just a rumor. Well, if you think these eyes can't see, you're quite mistaken. You engineers were passed out, and the tracks have disappeared. Still, you say you made it all up? Well, actually... So what you're saying is... the Chancellor is some kind of monster, and he kidnapped Princess Zelda? My goodness, what a story. You're just pulling my leg though, aren't you? Yeah, you got me. What's this? Teasing an old man? What a naughty child you are. But I'm not the kind of old man to be taken in by those tales. Come on. Yes, it's really a true story, so it's true, you say. What? So what you're saying is the princess has been kidnapped. This is terrible. I must inform the princess at once. Yes, that's right. Since she's not here, well, I'm at a loss as to what to do. What to do? If only, her ghost was around or something to tell us what to do. If only that, that would be really helpful. I really have no idea what you're talking about, little guy. And I certainly don't know anything about the princess being kidnapped, or for that matter, the Chancellor being a monster. That's just crazy talk. Come on, man, you gotta believe me. So what we want to do here, do you have anything to say? We're all waiting to see what's going on with the disappearing spirit tracks. And do you know where the princess and the chancellor are? We could really use that help right now. Yeah, the princess is probably fucking dead at this point. Oh, and it's confirmed. She's a ghost. Hello, guards, please help me. Can any of you see me? I need your help. I almost forgot to do her voice for a second there. Should her voice change now that she's deceased, now that she's a ghost? Did you hear that voice, or did I just imagine it? I really need to get more sleep. I'm so tired that I'm hearing things. Yeah, man, you work really hard standing there all day, not moving. Alright, I gotta admit, that's probably real tough. I'll give you sympathy points, man. Oh, she's all sad. She's crying. Help, I need your help. Why can't anyone hear me? I keep forgetting to do the voice, man. Come on. Her voice is just so, difficult. I have to really put it on. Okay, so let's walk through, let's follow her. She's crying, you have to go follow her, you have to go comfort her. It's the kind of guy that I am, that Caden is in this game. Can you see me, Caden? I must apologize to Alfonso for what happened, and to you too. I never knew the Chancellor was capable of such evil. All these years, and I never really noticed what he was. I was a fool. And the Tower of Spirits breaking apart. You saw it too, didn't you, Caden? It must have something to do with the dark forces. After all, they made the spirit tracks disappear. This must be the handiwork of Cole and his cronies. But what could their goal be? He said something about the spirit tracks vanishing. What did he mean by that? Probably about them literally disappearing in front of our eyes like you saw. And why would they take my body away with them? What will they do with it? I didn't even think about that. Oh, I'm sorry. It seems I'm much lighter without my body. Listen, Caden. Let's try again to go to the Tower of Spirits. Now more than ever, we must find the Tower Sage. But before we go, I want to show you something. This spirit flute is a prized family heirloom. It's been handed down for generations. It originally belonged to one of my ancestors, the one who founded this kingdom. It is my greatest treasure of all. I can't carry it while I'm in this state, as you can see. Yeah, because you're a dead ghost. But I'm sure it's meant to protect me. I can hardly ask you to do any more for me. But will you take this? Will you come to the tower with me? You're the only person I can turn to now. Doesn't even give us a choice. Of course we do it because we're a good guy. We got the spirit flute. This pan flute will probably come in very handy. You bet it will.
Thank you so much, Caden. Now then, shall we go? I'll travel alongside you.
And she is going to act as our sort of fairy partner for this game. Much like Tattle or Navi in Majora's Mask or Ocarina of Time.
Wait just a second, Caden. The tracks are gone. Even if they were, we don't have a train. How can we get to the Tower of Spirits? Oh, I know. I've heard that there's a path from the castle to the tower. But if it does exist, it certainly hasn't been used recently. There's a door at the back of the castle. Maybe the path is somewhere there. Let's go see.
Let us go see. Indeed, then, my princess. So what we want to do is come back through to the other door here in the throne room. Do you mind letting me through? And we can go down this stairwell here and come and chat with our boy. What is it, recruit? Hey, you want to leave through this door? Well, I can just tell by looking at you that you aren't adequately prepared. There are all sorts of strange beasts on the other side of this door. It's not the kind of place you want to go without a sword.
He's right, Caden. Heading to the Tower of Spirits without a sword is too dangerous. Why don't you find the guard captain and ask him to loan you a sword? He'll probably just think you want it for training.
Alright, I guess I'll go get a sword then. I guess I'll go lie and steal a sword. But first we have 20 rupees here. That's going to be real nice. And you're definitely going to want to pick that up because there is an item that I want to grab here. Actually, hold on here. And sorry about that. I am back ready to do this. So as I was saying, yeah, there's an item that we're going to want to pick up here in a moment, so it would behoove us to get as many rupees as we possibly can, because we're going to need, I believe, 80 for this. We also get an item there, which is going to be useful later on. We can sell those and, you know, trade them in for other things and whatever, and also a wood heart here. These are just optional chests. You don't really need to get these. They're not super important for anything. They sort of just like will kind of be useful later on, or at least have some purpose later on. But we get another 20 rupees there. We are almost at our goal of 80, so I'll go back up here and crack some more of these pots wide open, get me some stuff. It's also kind of just useful because a lot of these pots seem to spawn items, and okay, that time I didn't get anything out of those. Let me try again. Well, I did it a couple more times and I didn't get any more items out of it, even though I swear I did it earlier in my practice file, the exact same thing, and I didn't have to redo anything, but whatever. Whatever, doesn't matter. We're gonna go to see the guard captain, who we actually talked to in the last episode, but he didn't have any time for us. He didn't really give crap about us. Damn about us. What now, recruit? Hey, you want a sword so you can leave through the back of the castle? Did I get that right? Yeah, that's right. Some swordsman you are, running around with no sword. There's something fishy about this. You really new recruit? Hey, your eyes tell the whole story. Alright, take this one. I don't know, do you know, does that hint that he knows what we're talking about? You know, that we want to save the princess? But listen, just because you have a sword doesn't make you a swordsman. Let me see if you're truly worthy of handling a weapon like that. Alright, Sarge, you're a boss. Alright, time for a little sword practice. These fellows are here to help train, so don't hold back when you're attacking them. First, the targeted attack. Hit each guard twice with the targeted attack. If you don't know how to do a targeted attack, just ask me. I thought he almost said just attack me. That'd be a bit ridiculous. So yeah, we literally just tap these boys. Don't mind my clicking of the mouse. Good, the targeted attack is the most basic attack. Next is the side slash attack. Hit each guard with 2 attacks. Get moving, recruit. Alright, and then we want to just do this. It's pretty easy. You have to actually like hit them for some kind of like damage, so you know when you've hit them properly. Nice forearm. Now for the spin attack. This one's a little bit trickier. If you don't know how to do this attack, just ask me. Now hustle. I'm not going to have to ask him, you know, well, you know what, I will ask him because I want to see this. To do a spin attack, quickly draw a circle around yourself. Doing a spin attack allows you to hit all the enemies around you. Use it at the right time, the bad guys don't stand a chance. So I did know that, but I just wanted to show off his text because I don't think I've ever seen that text, because of course I knew how to spin attack from the start, because I played Phantom Hourglass before. And of course I screwed that up and took a hit. Good work, recruit. You've completed all the training exercises. Since you've got the basics down, I'll give you the sword. Now keep up the good work and come back here to polish your skills. Yes, okay, so we have earned our very first weapon here, and we have Zelda.
You did a wonderful job. That was amazing, Caden. Now that you have a sword, we can exit through the door in the back. Let's go.
Alright, but you know what? Before I do that, I want to talk to this little fucking guy. I heard the spirit tracks have all disappeared. Now how am I going to get back to my grandma's farm? What a hassle. Dude, seriously? Would you chill out for a second? Like the whole world is at stake. You know, the princess has been kidnapped, and you're talking about some bullshit with your grandma. Like, come on now. Like, look at the big picture here. Alright, so if you are lacking for rupees, like I kind of am for the 80 that I need, then you can just break those boulders from before, but with any luck you shouldn't be struggling at all. So what we want to do is come down here to the item shop, and I pointed this out before. Well, hello, welcome to the store. We have many fabulous items that are sure to please take a look around. I pointed this out before, but I didn't have the dash for it, so now we get a shield. Defend yourself from minor attacks just by holding it. Thank you very much. You're welcome. No, I'm cool in the gang. Thank you, sir. Alright, so now that we have that, and this is very useful, and you know, you don't really need to do this now. This is totally optional. If you don't have any rupees, it doesn't matter, because we will get another opportunity to pick this up very shortly, but I just want to be prepared. But either way, I'm going to cut back to a little closer. And I wanted to try and get some more items, which I did. I got the bee larvae, and I also wanted some more rupees. But here I am, the room right behind the throne room through the left door, and we are going to go and chat to this dude. But you know what? First of all, I'm going to get myself some rupees and some hearts that I don't need. Hey, recruit, there are all sorts of monsters on the other side of this door. I told you already that I can't let you out there without a sword, or... Oh, I see, you got yourself a weapon. Alright then, be careful out there. Thanks for the advice, man. This is very Ocarina of Time-esque with Mido, you know, stopping us. We got this dude out here, he's just being jumped. He needs some backup here. Don't worry, I got you back, And we got 5 rupees out of it for our trouble. Oh, hey there. It's dangerous being out here by yourself with all these monsters. What? You're searching for a tunnel that will take you to the Tower of Spirits? Well, there's a pass up that way, but recently the rockfalls have closed it off. Slow camera pan. Not exactly sure where it was, but if I were you, I'd investigate that wall. Okay, so we have a target that we are obviously supposed to hit, and I'm gonna just chop some grass down here because I want some items. We can also use, like, chuck the boulders at these enemies to kill them too, because it does pretty good damage. Okay, kill this thing. Don't need a heart, I'm already on full health. So he already gave us the hint, but if you throw it about here, I believe this is the right spot. And bam, yes, that is right. I believe you can also hit the wall with your sword, and that will, like, make a different noise. But other than that, that's everything we can do up here. We could have killed that last enemy, but I didn't need to.
It's awfully dark here, and it's kind of damp too. Is this really the way to the tower? Oh, I'm sorry, I was just thinking out loud. Come on, Caden, let's go.
Yes, come on, just stop interrupting me. I want to play the game already. I haven't properly played through this game in, like I said in the first video, probably, you know, at least 10 years or so. So this is a lot of fun for me, you know. This is really taking me back. And I really love this game, and I'm really enjoying, like, playing it at the moment. So I just want to get into the gameplay and get past all this chatting. Alright, stop jumping me, please, you stupid bat. And you have to push this block aside. This is a super easy puzzle. Nothing to this. I guess I'll go down there and show what that tablet reads, although it doesn't really matter. I'm sure it's going to be something just vague or shitty. Tap a block to grab it. Okay, not vague at all. It's just complete instructions. Lovely. You got a small key. Touch the door to open it. Yeah. Okay, open this up. What a great puzzle, guys. Amazing puzzle. Awesome puzzle. Really great job on that puzzle, guys. It was so difficult. You can really pat yourselves on the back. Okay, I'm going to stop being cynical. So you can go ahead and read this. The door won't open if you just hit the switches in a circle. So these are going to give... and also I want to show this up. You can't read the side from this angle. Wow, what a weird sign. What a weird thing for it to say on the back of the sign. So all of these tablets are basically going to tell you exactly what one to hit. I just happen to know what one I want to hit because of my practice file. So I'm going to skip through all of that because it is totally pointless. And also we have another red rupee there, which is pretty epic if you ask me. And also this bomb is going to blow that up, and then we have to use another bomb to blow this up, and you know, little like speedrunning strats like that are pretty epic. And now we've got a timer going because I accidentally hit this and I have to wait for it. But basically what you have to do is hit these 4 switches in the correct order, and then you will be able to open this door. And this is super easy, especially if you just take some... Why did that not work? Why did that not... Oh wait, I'm hitting the last one out of order. Okay. I'm being a silly goose. Okay, I apologize. I'm being a buffoon. Yeah, so nothing happens if you get it wrong, but yeah, you have to hit it in the correct order, and feel free to, like, go back and pause the video or take notes or whatever. There's no shame in taking notes in this game, especially if, like, the game gives it to you and you can write notes on the map. And, you know, I don't think I've actually shown that off at this point, so I'll go ahead and show it off, and I'll write something like nuts, because I'm a funny guy. I'm a really hilarious, funny guy. And we're also never going to be here again. And I just want to write off that you can put notes on the map, show off that you can put notes on the map.
Do you hear a squeaking, Caden?
Oh my god, and she's terrified of rats even though she's a ghost.
Aye! Oh, how horrible.
They literally are probably more terrified of you. You're a spectre, and these are little innocent creatures.
Thank you. Those beasts were just terrifying. I never want to see them again.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of those, so you might as well just fucking, ball up like that and hide somewhere. And now we get a star fragments, which is always a cool item to look at. I don't know if it actually has any value, because I believe the value of the items is randomized. And now we're running towards the Tower of Spirits. By foot, without a train, like losers, like peasants. Man, the music in this game is just so unsettling sometimes.
What's this train?
This, my dear, is the Spirit's train. They entrusted us with its keeping.
Oh my god, she has wheelies.
How did you know that? And can you hear me? Are you the sage of this tower?
Well, I wouldn't put it exactly that way, but I do watch over the Tower of Spirits. My name is Anjean.
Am I glad to see you? There's something we have to talk to you about.
Yes, that pallor you're sporting is quite frightful. One might even call it rather hideous, in fact.
Hideous? How dare you?
I see that feistiness runs in your family, my dear, but there's no need to get your feathers all ruffled.
Oh, did you know someone in my family?
Feisty and bright, just like she was. The fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? Yes, I knew one of your ancestors. I met her when she had just arrived here. She and I were friends for a very long time.
My family first arrived here about a century ago. Were you already here in the tower then, Anjean?
That's a story for another time, my dear. Right now we must discuss a matter more grave. Tell me, do you know the story of this tower?
Only what the folktales say.
Long ago, the spirits of good and the Demon King.
I don't know who's speaking.
Were embroiled in a never-ending war. In the end, the spirits could not defeat him, but they did manage to imprison him in this tower.
It's not chains or bars that keep him imprisoned,
Okay, I think that was Zelda.
but an energy that flows between the tower and the 4 temples that surround it. Oh, of course, Anjean, then the spirit tracks.
Oh, okay, that was the wrong way around.
Correct, my dear, the spirit tracks carry that energy. If the tracks are lost, the tower's energy will fade, and so will the Demon King's prison. And that's just what the evil ones are after. They aim to resurrect Malladus, the Demon King. Right now, my strength maintains his shackles. But it's only a matter of time until they're broken. Of course, in order to resurrect Malladus, they need one other key ingredient. A vessel from the royal line of ancient Hyrule, with sacred power coursing through its veins. Yes, Malladus requires you in order to return, but only your shell, my dear. It would be the only vessel suitable for him to inhabit.
No! The Demon King is going to run around in my body? Bleh, that's too disgusting for words.
She's so melodramatic.
We have to stop them. We can't let the Demon King return.
Right, that's exactly my idea. At the top of this tower is your body. The Demon King's spirit is also there. To prevent him from possessing your body, you must fortify his prison. To do this, restore the energy between the temples in this tower. In other words, restore the tracks between here and the temples.
But how? How do we restore the spirit tracks? The answer lies
above us in the floors of this tower. 4 stone rail maps are enshrined there. You must retrieve them. As you know, this tower connects our kingdom. Right now, the tower is filled with an evil energy. If you can get far enough to retrieve a rail map, a portion of the tracks will be restored. Start your search by climbing the stairs.
Of course, thank you, Anjin. You have a very important mission ahead of you. The kingdom is in danger. We're all counting on you. You understand the gravity of the situation. You must find the sacred rail maps in this tower. I'll wait for you here. That's what princes have always done. From what I understand, it's kind of a family tradition. No need to be scared. Just buck up and get moving.
Sorry to interrupt such an enthusiastic pep talk, but ascending this tower alone would be impossible. There are traps set to snag trespassers, not to mention that pesky little monster infestation.
Is that so? Well, I'd feel terrible asking, but Anjin, can you guide Caden upstairs?
Have you already forgotten what I said? I have my hands full just keeping the tower together. Plus her wheels can't get up the stairs. I'm sorry, my dear, but I just can't leave my post.
Then what should we do? Should we go back and get Alfonso? But he's wounded. Teacher, the captain of the
castle guard. But I suppose there's no time for that. I don't know who's speaking. I can't tell sometimes. What if you went with him, my dear? She doesn't like that one bit.
Me go with him? But I'm not sure how much help I'd be in this state.
Well, my dear, the kingdom is your responsibility. You mustn't ever forget that. I'm sure you'll find a way to help out somehow.
I guess.
Yeah, she's like, whatever, if I have to.
Well, alright. We'd better get going then, Caden.
Well, let's get cracking. Why are you looking so confused? Come on, man. It's time to get to attention. We got things to do. We got a tower to climb. The Tower of Spirits. Also, there's a big train just chilling here in stone. Man, doing all those voices in that long-ass cutscene. Like, where's that my voice? Alright.
So this is what the inside of the tower looks like. Let's head over to that door, Caden.
What door? Oh, that door.
Alright, let's go.
I really like the look of this room as well. It's hard, I can't really show it off because of the way that I lay out the screens, and I'm not going to edit it right this time. Maybe I will at a later date. But it just looks so cool if you ever play this on an actual DS or on an emulator, and it all links together, and you can just see all the levels connecting together in the big black space where the tower's missing. But anyway, let's walk in here. Floor 1, creepy music. And a big door.
Look at those giant doors, Caden. They look really heavy. I don't think one person could open them alone.
This dude's probably going to help us.
Oh my gosh, what in the world is that? I've never seen a monster as ferocious looking as that one, Caden. Let's get out of here, Caden.
Yeah, seriously, this music is scary as hell, and the screen's flashing red. I can't do this. This is really spooky. Like, we literally run all the way back down to the ground floor. Anjin, I'm sorry, we failed on our quest. We can't do it.
What's the matter? You look as pale as a ghost. Though given the company you've been keeping, perhaps it's no surprise.
Anjin, there was a ferocious monster up there with a great big sword. I don't see how we can possibly defeat it.
Sounds like a phantom, my dear. They're the guardians of the Tower of Spirits. Though they look quite sinister, they won't harm anyone with a good heart.
I know what I saw. It was definitely after us. Why would it think Caden's evil?
There's only one possible explanation. With the spirit tracks gone, perhaps an evil spirit has possessed the phantom.
If that's the case, we might have trouble beating it.
Hitting the phantom in the back with your sword should stop it for a while, but first you need to gather all 3 of the Tears of Light. That will power up your sword, then you'll be able to face the phantom. Collect the 3 Tears of Light, then hit the phantom in the back.
Sounds tricky.
If anyone can do it, Caden can.
Alright, let's give it a try, Caden.
You literally don't even know me, old lady. Like, you just met me, and I've already failed once trying to protect the princess, you know? So maybe you put your faith too high. But either way, that is going to do it.
That phantom is still here. Let's follow Anjean's instructions. We have to grab all 3 tiers of light without letting the phantom see us. I can tell it means business, so we have to be brave.
And we will be brave next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Spirit Tracks. See you guys then.